All right, so what is good, everybody? Listen, it's your boy B, Bold RC, coming at y'all again with yet another voidif, and today is a special day. All right, you did indeed read that title right. I know why you're here. Listen, the box is right there in the back. Okay, just give me 1 second. Blam! Yes, in the big year 25, we get these right here, the Grape Air Jordan 5. And trust me, we're gonna talk about it. Are they gonna sell out? How do they fit? All that good info, we're gonna get to it. But can we just peel the top of the box open and appreciate just greatness right here? Now, before we get too ahead of ourselves too, listen, we cannot forget the real MVP, okay? The Choir Stand. These joints right here are dropping or have already dropped on the 21st of June, all right? As far as retail goes on these joints right here, they are gonna be $215 off the hip. That's what, about $225 to close to $230 with tax, depending on where you at. And as always, make sure you drop a like on this vid, sub up if you haven't already, and finesse the bell as well. Listen, we have to please the algorithm gods, all right? And I'm gonna tell y'all right now, with this shoe right here, do not get lazy. Let me know if y'all hit on y'all raffles. I'm on the wait list right now for Champs and Foot Locker. I'm waiting. And I'm giving away a pair of these joints for free, probably right now while you're watching this video. Listen, use the link down below or in the pinned comment. Get that $15 off your first cop and get a chance to win these joints for free live, okay? Like I said, I might be live when you're watching this, so hit that link and come through to the what and I say what's good. And if y'all need a tee to match with these joints, listen, sampleind.com. We got the guy body tees, the perfect match for these fives. And if you use the code GRAPE at checkout, that's gonna give you guys 10% off, all right? I'm actually wearing the white tee right now. You just can't see it. It's underneath the Barney fleece right now. Back to the task at hand though. Listen, the Grape 5s. The box on these, y'all see it. Regular, degular Air Jordan 5 box, black and red with the gray splatter. The official tissue label on these reads Air Jordan 5 Retro OG, white new emerald grape ice, all right? And I'm gonna tell y'all right now, these joints right here is out of here. Good luck with that W tomorrow or that delayed dub whenever you're watching these, because people will be outside for these joints. As far as the price goes on these joints about $270 my size. I'm Yacht Gang size 12. And if you're wondering how these joints fit, yes, they do fit true to size. I always go with a size 12 in the 5s. For me, I got a slightly wider foot and they fit me perfectly, especially with that more puffy tongue, but we're gonna talk about that later. Nike and JB, listen, they finally did it, and we're gonna talk about it more. But with the review, y'all know how we gotta do slight bars. We're gonna start from the bottom and have the shoe fall off of the choir stand. What I was trying to say is we're gonna start from the bottom and work our way up, okay? Outsole on these, you got the white, got the Nike on the bottom, all right? True to OG form. Icy blue outsoles, emerald green or emerald blue, wherever you want to go with that Jordan Jumpman underneath the sole. Classic, good looking outsole. No complaints from me. Now, as we jump to the midsole, you got the Grape, all right? More of that emerald, more of that icy blue outsole peeking through. And one detail I always liked about the Grapes is that they included just a little bit of black in the shoe. So you also got the black running across the midsole and up here near the toe cap too. For the pillars on the inside, the air bubble on these joints are white, and that wraps up the midsole, the outsole. One of the best features of the Air Jordan 5. The fighter plain shark teeth down here, one of the most recognizable parts of the 5, other than, I feel like, the tongue. Now, as we get to the upper on these, a lot of y'all will be happy to know that these joints are not as stiff as them cement 4s. I am no leather expert, all right? Let me make that known, but these joints are off the rip, just a softer leather, and that smooth leather wraps all around the upper on these, okay? Good look, and I feel like these are gonna wear in a lot nicer and a lot easier than the 4s, you know what I mean? For this pair, I already got a little bit of creasing back here near the heel. It's a little hard to see, but that's always the first place to go to crease, because when you put these joints on, your foot always hits the back, and then it always creases up here near your ankle. As far as the clear netting on the side, you get more of that true to OG look with that. That is more so clear or slightly blue tinted. Not as blue tinted as the outsole, and that same thing is on the tongue as always. Another detail you're gonna see is that they do have neoprene down here. There's a white neoprene right at the bottom of the tongue. And another thing I noticed, because I've been paying attention, the Widow's Peaks are back, bro. The Widow's Peaks are gonna be on every Jordan shoe. We used to complain about Widow's Peaks, and now, for some people, I've still seen comments about the Widow's Peaks, but for me, at this point, bro, it just is what it is. And when I look at OG Jordans, they usually have the Widow's Peaks. Honestly, some of the OG Jordans, while we like the shape, some of them joints was badly built. I'm sorry. Moving up the upper just a little bit, you still got the white plastic eyelets on these joints, the white laces as well. No extra laces with these. And while we're talking about laces, I always do this. I always do 2 different types of laces. Usually on the right foot, it's a little bit looser. On the left foot, they tied up. And for this shoe in particular, with that lace lock, people don't know what to do with lace lock. So I gave y'all two different looks. There's multiple ways you can lace up your 5s, but these were the two that I like right here. One with the clear piece and one without. You know, the without, I kind of like these. I usually don't do it. I usually wear them just like this, but these, I don't know, I kind of like this look a little bit more. I mean, y'all can let me know. And of course, one of the biggest thing, or the biggest thing about this shoe, because we have not seen a true to OG pair of Air Jordan 5s with the Nike Air since 1990. In 1990, you got the OG Grape 5s, Jordan on the Wheaties box. You've seen an iconic photo. Then we jump forward to, I think, 2006, we get the Grape 5s again. Then in 2013, that was my first time ever getting some Grape 5s. They did have the Jordan Jumpman on the back. I camped out, got 11.5, maybe worn them once or twice, and I had to let those go because they just were too small. Now, technically, I know what you're gonna say. In 2018, they did drop the Bel Air 5s, which was like the Fresh Prince 5s with the Nike Air in the back, but those shoes literally had no laces. You had to put the lace holes in those joints yourself to lace them up. So it took Nike and Jordan 35 years to finally bring this shoe back just like this, as y'all are seeing it right here. That's why I say, listen, they finally did it. Just wait 35 years, all right? We gonna get it right. But as y'all can see, listen, they're magnificent. They're here now. I can't complain. And let me tell y'all, the tongue on these, you got that neoprene tongue with the grape and the emerald. The tongue on these is super, super plush, nice and puffy. When you put these joints on, you're really gonna feel the tongue. Hey, yo. Pause. And as far as the guts go on these joints, you got all over black cloth guts. And on the insole, you got mostly that emerald colorway with the purple Grape Nike Air, my size with that size 12 tag. If you cannot tell, I love this shoe. These are fire. And if you're wondering, am I wearing pants with this beautiful fleece right here? No, it is 90 outside. What more do you need me to tell you, all right? It's the Grape 5. They back in OG form. Make sure you drop a like on this vid. Sub up if you haven't already, and finesse the bell as well. Get in on that giveaway. Hope you come through the live tonight. Link is always down below. And if you need a tee, go to sampleind.com. Use the 10% off code GRAPE at checkout and copy you something to match these grapes, or something else on the site. Good luck. Let me know if you hit in the morning, or if you already hit. Scream at me in the comments. That's all I got, man. Much love. I'll see you next one, all right? Peace.
Just a right down, slipping on rock. Finish some shit in gelato with locks. Growing the weed, I be planting the crop. AMG engine, it come with no kick. I'm on that bitch like I stand on my feet. Gun on my arm, shoot when I reach. I did it first and they got it from me. Training my denim, I feel like was me. Part of my coat that I'm rocking the whips. Running my beds and I'm up in September.
Money on my dress, fly with compress. I don't want no press. These niggas too ash. I come with the ash. I won't talk, won't text. Fuck your bitch, one text. I won't talk, no sex. Right no talk, no flex. Blue hundreds I catch. Blue hundreds who whack. I'm running on rest.
Money so low, I had to stretch it. Find my way, had to catch it. Shit blowing up, I'm this lady. Started this, I'ma need my credit. Don't know why these niggas test me. 40 on me with a green bean. OD with a dream team. Hit a nigga with a street sweet. Gotta get cash way quicker. Get from the bed and I hit it again. She say I'm getting her thicker.
When you do favors, they never remember. Crib in my pocket, I feel like I'm worse.
Come get that work. Tell that hoe to flip that twerk. Nigga, this my turf. Nigga, it's my turn. BG hot boy, this that turf. Combo pill, look like skirt. Don't get murked. Yeah, just like a criminal. You finding your cash, I'm tapping, don't get no fuck. I'm picking up cash, them prices we tear up. We gangin' our head up, we slimin', I bang it up. We bangin' the wind up, it's red and we blow it up. My diamonds, they glowing up. She waitin', she wanna fuck. Be patient, I'm counting up. Be patient, I'm whipping up.
Got a 40 right under my zipper. I'm stepping out, then I walk around, my finger right up on the trigger. Culling it, stars up in the ceiling. My niggas some bloods, my niggas some crips, my niggas drug dealing. I had no money, I stuck on the floor with the rats, you don't know the feeling.
General God know I ain't feminine. Long as I keep my hands sanitized. I'ma come clean, I just realized with no analyzed. Money can't fit in my pocket no more cause I'm sample size. Shout out to Matt, shout out my guys. Slide out the back, slide out the side. Wrote a new drop just to shoot out the top. I touch dots, you can't touch. I touch block, you can't touch. I touch dots, you can't touch. I touch block, you can't touch. Stop in time, I just touch. Super drop.
They playin' my shit in Africa. I read all the way to New Zealand. How would you feel if my niggas, they pull up their shoe and they all get a killing? I
hand sanitized. I'ma come clean, I just realized with no analyze. Money can't fit in my pocket no more cause I'm sample size. Shout out to Matt, shout out my guys. Slide out the back, slide out the side.